Hello again, eager young minds. If you're wondering what that photo was in the intro, the day has come, and I kid you not, you and I can now buy George Jetson's car. That's George and his fellow co-workers flying their electric cars on the way home from Spacely Sprockets. And the future is now. The company is EHang Holdings. EH is the symbol. It had an absolute launch today. It has been building for a week or two, but really breakout volume today on EH and a simultaneous launch and money stream. Big angle of attack, slope, big increase. That volume is the highest volume since December 22nd for a company which makes what they call urban air mobility services. That's right. They are becoming the biggest name in robot piloted air taxis. For this one and the one I'm going to show next, let's take a smaller leg so we can get some more immediate near-term price targets. And here we'll use the high of December 22nd, 29.12, down to the low on January 4th, 2021. It's a smaller example than we've discussed before, but that is in fact a bull hammer candle. It hammered out a bottom on that day at the 2021. Over to our Python-based diatonic price target calculator, the flux capacitor, as I am apt to call it. Again, we're starting with the high octave of 29.12 it was. The lower octave, 20.21. Let's crunch. We're currently trading at 31.30 in the post. So we're all the way through the octave we just measured, and we're into the higher ascending octave. We're through the first resistance point, and we're barely below the second. The second note in the diatonic scale, which is called Mi, that's a shock point. It's a shock upwards. If it crosses 31.4, it's guaranteed to launch up to at least Fa, which is the first real point of resistance, which would give us 32.8 in the meantime. After that, 33.57 would be a very good near-term long target on EH. If you were razzled and bedazzled by George Jetson, take a look at this monstrosity I just showed you in the clip leading into this chart. I can't pronounce the name of the company. There's too many vowels and consonants. Electromechanica, vehicles, or whatever. The symbol is Solo. It's a Canadian startup, and what you just saw is a three-wheeled electric car. You have to laugh. It's a Canadian startup that's manufacturing in China, but this thing has a range of 100 miles, which makes it ideal for in-the-city fast food delivery. So don't be surprised if not too far in the future you go to order your Chinese takeout or delivery, the guy shows up driving one of those. To calculate our diatonic price targets, let's take that low from back on October 28th. That low was $2.45. The Robin Hooders have gunned that thing up to $13.60 on November 20th. Volume today is the highest it's been since really I have to go and say it was about the 23rd of November. So that's a pretty good haul. And then we get this breakout volume today with a good uptick in money stream. And to repeat for the third or fourth time, day traders can't move money stream. Only institutional order flow creates and moves money stream. So we know that institutions are coming into all of these plays. We saw it in NIO. We just saw it, an extreme example in EH, and now here again, a good example in Solo. So let's set our ascending scale. It was 1360, that previous high on the 20th of November. And we had $2.48. Geez. Back on October 28th, Python time. We are trading in the post market at $9.04 after what was a currently trading at $9.04 in the post market, which opens up 988 as the next resistance point on the long side. If it can take that out, and if it can do it within maybe by the end of the week, it would open up $12.21 as the final point of resistance in the current octave. That would be a very nice swing trade on a short-term basis for Solo. Okay, so Solo up 25% today. EH, the flying air taxi driven by a robot, up almost 21% today. Guys, if you like the content, give me a thumbs up in that YouTube channel and subscribe to it, and have your friends subscribe to it. My body of work on YouTube has always been free, and if you subscribe, it's going to open up 40 or 50 videos for you that go back a good 13 years. In that body of work, you'll hear me ranting and raving in my inane dribble during the Great Financial Crisis. Some of them go back further than the Great Financial Crisis, but definitely all through it. And a few years after that, and then of course, I've been MIA for several years, but I'm back. Anyway, there's a lot of good content in there. It's not going to cost you a dime to subscribe. And hopefully there's stuff in there where you can learn things that will help you avoid the trader's death spiral. I am KingCAMBO. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And this is how I roll on the Chinese EV a go-go.